celebrity like Mohbad. They want to have flings. They want to enjoy different apples. So you will now be committed to only you, Ashana. Make it make sense. They just want to be committed to just a lady after they have enjoyed their life. But when they're still coming up, 26, 30, even at 40, we still have some men that just want to enjoy every apple of this world. They just want to have a child and enjoy themselves. Okay, tell me, many of these celebrities, many of them, they have child. They just want to enjoy themselves. But I mean, why still? But it's a better look at cafe open. That's one woman that they have the same cloud. Trust and don't get it. And to fait to fait jamala lojo and ba yo mo je asha ti pa mo ba di sara to mo ba di sara to asha na ti pa sara how I wish mo ba di le dide I saw what's it pa mo ba di sara to
I get the background of that. But real quickly, because our time is almost up. Okay, let me try to just summarize that. So yeah. So I did that voice note because it was on my birthday and because I was sick. So I was very expecting to talk to me in such a manner, and I was so sick.
That's a lie. She said she did that voice note. No. She's lying. Let's go on.
So I had to do the recording on a friend's phone to play to him because whenever he comes down, he's always denying not saying such a thing to me. And also, I did that because I wanted to also play to his father because then I was already tired of the relationship and I wanted to leave.
But I want to play the voice note to his father. This is a man. This is a man that you claim that you don't talk to because you are not in good terms. But you want to play a video for him. How many times have you played a video for him? In Mohbad's words, for you to know that this girl does not even talk to Baba Mohbad. He doesn't report Mohbad to his father. Mohbad said in his words, you are fond of reporting me to my father. Mohbad never said, sorry, in Mohbad's words, Mohbad said, you are fond of reporting me to my mother. Mohbad never said, you are fond of reporting me to my father. But she said, she recorded that voice note to play to his father. Even the mother that Mohbad claimed that you report him to, you are not saying you want to play it. Oh, Jesus Christ. She will know my pay one.
Guys always want for me to be begging to please not. I should not get his son up.
Chamber, it is the father. She said it's Baba Mohbad that is always coming to her to beg her not to leave Mohbad. She will know it. Did you hear what Baba said that day? Baba took Mohbad to go and pray for him. Iya Mohbad took him back. Baba called Iya Mohbad to get Mohbad's clothes so that they can pray on it, so that they can separate them. Iya Mohbad gave Baba a fake clothes, and this girl is sat there saying, have you all noticed that she's not saying anything about Iya Mohbad? Because she knows Iya Mohbad was not in the picture. They never liked Iya Mohbad. The only time they started accepting Iya Mohbad was when Papa Lolo was 4 months old. Iya Mohbad confirmed it. Can you imagine? Baba is always begging you to stay with Mohbad, and they want to separate you. Iya Mohbad said it that Baba Mohbad said I should give him clothes of Mohbad to separate you and Mohbad. That she gave Baba Mohbad fake clothes, and that is the same man that will be begging you to stay. Baba Mohbad wants you to stay. Have you forgotten? Iya Mohbad said that your mother was insulting Baba in her presence, and that's Baba will be begging you to stay. So I did that because I wanted to clear him, to make him know that, to let him understand how the whole thing has affected him. And
did the recording on a friend's phone. So there's another girl that you responded to that. You have responded to that question. I'd like to know at this point why the paternity test is still pending and why your husband.
You go and got this through here. Yeah, you cut it off.
The reason why the paternity test is still pending is because my father doesn't want to do the DNA. I feel the main reason is because he doesn't want the attention is getting to the public. He doesn't want it to end. Like he enjoys the attention is getting to the public. Have you made efforts to get his samples for the DNA?
Have you made
efforts? Me or my father, you? You, because the news out there is that it is you who is declining from going for the paternity test. No, the whole world now knows the truth.
No, shut up. Auntie Taba me for me about DNA, DNA. What truth? When we started this DNA saga, it took you 2 years to accept. Just because the Yoshoro wanted to manipulate the DNA. That was when you accepted. 2 years. You kept saying you are not having any DNA done. Iyabo Ojo came out 3 times. She was laughing, making jest of that man that day. That Wunmi does not have money. Even if she wants to do the DNA, Baba Mohbad has to pay. Are you for real? And you are saying here that Baba, the world knows what? Who are the world? Abayo my fair budget. Abafa Shori Pukunu.
People believe that because I was not saying anything. But I think for the past 3 weeks I've been saying my truth. So and now what's your truth?
Lady, what is your truth?
Now it's that I have been waiting for the DNA since 2023 up to this moment. So my father has been the one delaying the process. And now, since last year, the court has given us go ahead to do the DNA. But now he doesn't want me to do my own. He does not want me to do my own personal DNA. He wants.
How is it possible?
We're getting.
Exiting average speed check.
Baba demanded for DNA. You cannot do a DNA. You have done a secret DNA to know the paternity. You used Mama Mohbad
entering
to
average
do the
speed
DNA.
check.
Unfortunately, that did not give you a correct results. You cannot do DNA because Baba requested for DNA. So you cannot do the DNA. It is Baba Mohbad that needs a DNA. So make it make sense. Why will you go and do a DNA? You have done a secret one to be sure. But unfortunately, the results came out negative because they cannot use the Mohbad. They use the Mohbad and Papa Lolo. And just because Papa Lolo is not Mohbad's son, it came out inconclusive. It came out, let her come out now. They have used the Mohbad and Liam. Came out because they need to use Mohbad's issue. So if truthfully, Papa Lolo is Mohbad's son, and project the placenta is supposed to be given.
Okay, now you don't say until the man goes to bed.
We are not bringing the placenta again. In Yoruba's culture, the parents collect the placenta. Now Baba is asking you, who did you give the placenta? You will only give placenta to the parents of the boy, the grandchild. Who did you give placenta?
Results they want to publish. So he doesn't want me to do any DNA to counter his DNA. All right. He knows so why has your husband not been buried? Because my father-in-law doesn't want him buried. So yes, so I'm still saying like this whole thing is based on one thing, and the thing is he enjoys the attention is getting from the media, and he knows that once the DNA is done and once my husband is buried, that is the end of the game for him. So he does not want it to end anytime soon. And that's why he has been delaying the process. So there is no any reason whatsoever when my husband's birthday is like.
Do you know why she's doing this? She kept mentioning father-in-law, because she just wants to throw Baba under the bus for bullying, for more hatred from haters. But unfortunately, the more you mention this man's name, the more God puts his love in people's hearts. Because this man never mentioned your name as far as we are concerned. Your name is a taboo in his mouth. Your name is coronavirus in his mouth. He doesn't mention your name, but you are always mentioning his name. But you forgot that the more you try to put this man under the bus for bullying, the more God places his love in many people's hearts. You don't know how God works. You don't know.
Things at the morgue. My father-in-law willingly does not want to bury him. Right, people are wondering how the relationship between you and your father-in-law suddenly nosedived after your husband's death. Could there have been
someone said after the show, I should explain my hairstyle. That she has been looking at my hairstyle. She doesn't understand my hairstyle. They use Brazilian wool to knot it. Tobacco, what if I say you want to do? Short it on it. About Polowo. Okay, one Polowo. One Polowo near me. Please, anybody that is watching me, can you send me Yabo those interview, please? They are advertising. Okay. When you advertise, please. They are advertising. I'm so sorry, they're advertising. About it, Tony. I'm waiting for them to come up. They're advertising. Someone said, my hairstyle is called DNA. You got adverts on Woleleke. Short it, Tony. Is the interview finished? Okay, the interview is finished. It's not finished. Can you skip it? No, first skip it. You know what I mean? Come on, look, Koja. Okay, they can listen. What about the shit on? Boy, my do. What about it on? Let him play for it on. It's finished. Let him play for it on. Yeah, I want to play something for you. Must I play Coco for you, Shetibon? Yeah, any solution. Must I play Coco for you? One second. Must I play Coco for you? 1 minute, please. Please, I need Yabo just video. If you don't share interview here, please. Everybody send it. Everybody sorry send it, please. Everybody send the video. Iyanos here. Everybody send the phone. Then everybody video interview to Yabo just share. Because we will just call it Zoom bad. Everybody send the CV by now just see. Okay. I want to play something for you. You know when the nurse was firstly was arrested when Mohbad died. I want to play what the nurse mother said and compare it with what the nurse said. Now, what the nurse mother said was the nurse truth, because the nurse had not been contacted then. So the nurse narrated what happened between her and Wunmi to her mother. So whatever the nurse mother said was the nurse truth. But later the nurse was contacted and she was told to manipulate everything. So whatever the nurse is saying now at the corona inquest is a planned and scripted work. Now let's listen to the nurse mother. Yeah. This is it. This is the interview. Now, I'm going to play it again, sorry. Before I play Coco for him there.
So for you, he's very, very, very gentle and very respectful. For you,
this is Mohbad's friend. She was the first person they interviewed before they interviewed the mother. The nurse friend said they were pouring water on Mohbad when she came. Remember, they said she went to buy tablets. Who poured water on Mohbad? And they said, Wunmi said, anytime Mohbad faints, why is Mohbad fainting? What led to Mohbad's fainting? Let's continue. And remember, she said Ashana poured the water on him. But in Ashana's statement, Ashana said, in Ashana's interview with one of the TV stations, she stated, and I quote, she said it was Adura that poured water on him. Let's continue. Mohbad's nurse was invited on Monday, and she told them this is what had happened. Mohbad, probably something had happened to Mohbad on Monday. That was why they are trying. They tried to take the. We need. Mohbad's nurse is going to be brought to the corner. They texted Abby. They called her. We need to see the call log. She said she was not around, Abby. I can tell you categorically that she knew about Mohbad's death. Now, let's put it this way. Let's assume the nurse, Mohbad's nurse, does not know about Mohbad's death. Let's assume. Somebody you call your nurse, and Somebody you called your nurse, your private nurse. The nurse now hear that his customer is dead. Have you seen the nurse update anywhere? That is Mohbad's nurse. Once of a client up till now, rest in peace. If I was home that day, probably Mohbad would have not died. Did you see anything from the nurse? I'm talking about Mohbad's nurse now. For you to know that they knew what they are doing. They are trying, as tried to take that nurse out. Have you seen any update from the nurse? Now, as a nurse or doctor, your clients died. Your private clients. Now, we have not seen a video from the nurse saying, we have not seen why they told us that this is Mohbad nurse. She can tell us about Mohbad's underlying sickness. We have not seen that update. The nurse kept quiet. And you call that person Mohbad's nurse. And you think there is no suspicious. Nurse Mohbad. I know you know. You are a party to Mohbad.
Okay, ilé o máa rí ẹ tó ń fẹ́ lọ treat so àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó wà kọjọ wà nílé ẹ̀ so Fèyí wá ní pé okay no problem because of pé ó ti ń treat spending for a while pé ó ti spending o máa tiẹ̀ ìpè customer àwọn ni spending okay pé kó this is what tó padà sí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n ti da omi lé lórí.
No, this is not just a hands. We don't video the sense. Okay, this is the video. So, this is Feisha's mother. This is Feisha's mother. And listen. Emma, go. God bless you. Remember that Rosha said, when they took Mohbad to the hospital, they said Mohbad is in stage 2 of his death. And stage 2, according to Mommy